So right before we started the show, there's already tension. There was already tension. Tommy made a statement and Katie almost jumped out of her chair and said, wait a minute. Now, this is not where we were supposed to go with this whole segment, but with this kind of passion, here we go.
I knew you were going to jump on this.
All right, so we come in here this morning and I've noticed that Taylor Swift is doing more interviews than I think I have ever seen her do before. She was untouchable before, so I've never really made a run at her to get her on the show, but now she's doing a whole bunch of different shows, none as small as ours compared to what she's doing, but why not? Maybe she'll throw us a bone. And Abby was saying the same thing. You've never seen her do so many.
I haven't seen her do this many interviews since 2019 when she released Lover, and that was kind of the last time I think she felt like she had something to prove, and then she was kind of just running off into the darkness with that artistic weirdo boy she was dating, and now she's out in the open. And I think, honestly, if I had to take a guess, I think she just wants to show off that fat rock on her finger.
Now,
I think she just wants an excuse to be like, look, I'm engaged.
Now, that's not the controversy here, but that really can't be the reason why she's doing it. If you're on her team, what do you think the reason is that they're like, you know what, this time we're going to do a media blitz?
I think because the last album she put out was so deeply personal that she's like, yeah, I don't want to answer questions about that. Whereas now she has this fun, I don't want to call it bubblegum pop, this really, poppy love album about this guy that she's more than happy to talk about because he's happy to talk about his relationship. Her previous boyfriends and situationships or whatever have been very private. And I think she maybe didn't do press out of respect for them, whereas she's like, yeah, I can do whatever I want now.
I'm pretty sure like after 3 days, because I've been watching a lot of clips from her interviews, she's probably so burned out on the same questions and doing interviews at this point. And now she's probably like, now I know why I don't do these things.
Oh, no, she knew what she was signing up for. You don't forget that quickly. It hasn't been that long ago. She knows.
So as we're talking about Taylor Swift, Katie comes in here to do her break, which was not on this. Tommy says what?
I, yesterday, saw Taylor Swift's video for the Fate of Ophelia. And I said, Abby, I dare say Taylor Swift is this generation's Michael Jackson.
Katie just took a big breath and closed her lips tightly and just shook her head ever so slightly like, no way.
If you know how much I love Michael Jackson, I close to worship, I would say. That is a huge statement for me. But if you're looking at the Mount Rushmore of music artists from this generation, Taylor is the Abraham Lincoln or the, is George Washington on there? I think he is.
I think so.
Yeah, she'd be one of those two.
Stupid Americans. Yeah.
Katie
and then look at Katie. She's almost like...
Katie says she can't even dance. I was like, have you seen the new video? She put a couple little bitty moves.
A little pop in the back. She can't dance.
You're mad because Beyonce worked so hard and Taylor outshines her every single time.
Don't you dare bring Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles, Carter into this conversation because I wasn't even going there. I wasn't even going to bring up Beyonce.
I used to have this same fight in the 80s between Prince and Michael Jackson.
I just want to remind you, Tommy, before we go really deep into Katie's part of this debate, is that your back is to her most of the day in that studio. She can shank you quickly, man. Quickly.
Hey, at least I won't know it's coming.
All right, so let's first go ahead and attack the Michael Jackson thing, and then he brings Beyonce into it.
Right. Okay. So the reason why I was so frustrated when Tommy made that Michael Jackson reference is because when I think of Michael Jackson as an artist, I'm thinking well-rounded, everything that he did, right? And Taylor Swift, she is a great artist. Don't come for me.
I'm not. Listen, I have full respect for the Queen Beyonce. I'm over here just keeping my lips tight.
I do believe that Taylor Swift is a great artist and she does make good music. However, when I think well-rounded, she doesn't dance, right? Michael Jackson was able to bring that in performance. Creativity-wise,
I'm sorry.
Taylor Swift, let her finish. Let her finish.
I can kill her with one statement.
Has Taylor Swift made an impactful song that's not just about relationships or life? Like, Michael Jackson made Black or White. Like, he's making songs about like whatever may be going on in the world outside of regular music. That's what I think.
Oh, the cultural impact.
Mm-hmm. What other impact has the artist made as a whole? So that's what I mean. When it comes to a real well-rounded in comparison for Michael, no, I don't think that. Numbers, okay, cool. But Well-rounded? No.
Okay.
No.
She hasn't done We Are the World yet.
Yes.
You said
The problem is just she tried and failed.
Did she really?
I didn't know.
Yeah. But like she puts out songs that aren't just about relationships. The ones that are just the most popular, the ones that the fans make big, those are the ones about relationships.
Got it. So for you, it's being well-rounded, like a triple or quadruple threat.
Yes.
so. You say Beyonce is a better performer than Taylor Swift.
I would say that, but I wasn't trying to bring Beyonce in this conversation.
Well, concert goers would say Taylor Swift because she has the biggest selling concert.
Wait,
of all
you have
time.
pivoted
If we wanna
really,
go
really.
down there.
Yeah, you have pivoted very quickly. You went from
I'm
Michael
sorry.
Jackson and now you're bringing Beyonce into this.
No,
I'm
it's
afraid.
well, I know where she's coming from. Beyonce is her queen. Michael Jackson is my king, and I'm starting to see the rise of Taylor Swift as the queen of pop.
It's Britney, bitch.
Another name now.
Cassie just entered the studio.
Okay, whatever.
All right, so Taylor and Michael is what we're focusing on. Not
Yes.
Beyonce.
Not Beyonce. I'm not trying to make a comparison.
Okay.
Because I could go down that road. I don't want to go down that road.
one that threw Beyonce in for no
Yeah,
reason.
right?
I was comparing the two. Michael, Taylor. What Michael did, what has Taylor done? Compared? No.
Well,
not
no-
on the same level.
Nobody's going to get to the level of Michael Jackson, but what I said was this generation's Michael Jackson.
Let's think about that. for
I
a
was
second.
there in the 80s when you could not turn away. You couldn't turn left, right, turn around without seeing Michael Jackson.
You could say the same thing about Taylor at this point.
Everywhere. Yeah, I would say at this point, and you got social media. See, social media, Cassie, didn't exist. You weren't even alive in the 80s.
That's Katie.
Yes, I was. I was born in 85.
Oh, okay, 5 years. Give me a break.
You weren't sentient.
I mean, you would go to the mall, for example. And malls were big back in the 80s. Malls, not so much now. You would go by every single store, and every store would have something Michael Jackson in it.
I think that you could say the same thing about Taylor Swift right now. It's the exact same thing.
I don't know.
People get so overexposed.
It's
to
what,
her.
and what
She's
I'm saying,
everywhere.
what I'm saying is, it is close.
But I was just saying, how you saying, I don't know, when you said that she is this generation's Michael Jackson. And I'm like,
I
we were
think-
actually,
team, Tommy.
Now you're arguing against yourself.
Yeah, and what I said was, yes, she is this generation's Michael Jackson, but she will never get as big as Michael Jackson.
Look, I am glad this thing is coming to an end October 24th because you can't work with that man anymore.
No. Taylor Swift is Taylor Swift.
That's it.
The Bert Show.